Why did God come as a man and not a woman? Most perceive this question as merely a cultural or gender debate, but the answer is profoundly deeper and can transform your understanding of who your Father is. Let's begin at the very start. Romans chapter 5 verse 12 tells us that sin entered the world through one man. Death came through sin, and thus, death spread to all men not through a woman, not through both of them equally, but through one man Adam. Every human ever born traces their lineage back to him. He is our Father by nature, and through him, we inherited a broken design. Now we understand the first answer to why God came as a man. Because the problem originated with a man. Therefore, the solution needed to come through a man. To address a problem, one must go back to its source, and in this case, it broke through Adam. However, God couldn't just come through any man because every man in Adam's line carried the broken design of sin. Romans chapter 5 verse 12 is clear that sin passed through the male, so God devised a plan no human could conceive. He bypassed the male entirely, entering the world through a woman, a virgin, without an earthly father, which ensured no sin passed through man. This created a new entry point into humanity. The angel spoke to Mary in Luke chapter 1 verse 35, revealing that the Holy Spirit would come upon her and the power of the Most High would overshadow her, resulting in a holy child called the Son of God. Born of a woman but not through a man, fully human yet free from the broken inheritance. Now, here's where it becomes powerful. Adam was placed in a perfect garden, where everything was provided, lacking in nothing, with no struggles and no broken world. Despite this, he still failed the test. In contrast, Jesus entered a broken world filled with temptation and suffering. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 15 assures us that he was tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he remained without sin. They shared the same humanity, flesh, devil, and temptations, yet the outcomes were drastically different. Adam had every advantage and failed, while Jesus faced every disadvantage and succeeded. God came as a man to undertake the journey that the first Adam could not. Everything Jesus accomplished in that human body illustrated what Adam was supposed to be, what we were designed to be. He prayed to exemplify our calling to pray, fasted to reveal our purpose in fasting, forgave to teach us forgiveness, loved showing us how to love, and overcame temptation to demonstrate our design to overcome. This original design was manifested in a human body for 33 years. Then he went to the cross and completed everything that separated us from that original design. It is finished, not merely a statement of effort but a declaration of completion. But here's the transformative part. Logically consider this. Every human being traces back to Adam as our father by nature. Through him, we inherited a broken design, a fractured identity, and a broken relationship with God. Our inherited father gave us a broken inheritance. Then God came in flesh, walked the path Adam couldn't, paid what Adam couldn't, and achieved where Adam fell short. He turned to every human being and gently whispered, "I will adopt you." Galatians chapter 4 verses 4 to 5 tells us that God sent his Son, born of a woman, to redeem those under the law so we might receive adoption as sons. In Romans chapter 8 verse 15, we learn that we did not receive a spirit of slavery but the spirit of adoption, by whom we cry, Abba. This term is not just a formal title but the most intimate word for father in Aramaic. God didn't merely save you, he adopted you. Adoption means leaving your old family line, taking your new father's name, and carrying their nature, identity, and inheritance. Therefore, the moment you accept Jesus, you are no longer a child of Adam but a child of God. Your lineage, inheritance, identity, and father have changed. That is why Jesus declared in John chapter 20 verse 17, "I am ascending to my Father and your Father," emphasizing that through adoption, his Father became yours. Everything Jesus demonstrated, prayer, fasting, forgiveness, overcoming, was never meant merely for heaven. Heaven is the destination, not the journey. The preview he gave us serves as a survival guide for living as sons and daughters of God on a broken earth until he returns to take us home. This is why adoption matters. On this earth, you don't just survive as a child of Adam, you thrive as a child of God. Empowered by his nature and spirit, Adam gave life but also brought death. God came in flesh to walk where Adam failed, ultimately adopting you back into the family you were designed to belong to. So, why did God come as a man? The problem came through a man, and thus the solution had to come through a man, but not just any man, the second Adam. The one who succeeded where the first Adam failed, walking the path to the cross and inviting you, come home. Drop in the comments, my father is God, not Adam. Drop